I'm here with Nelson. Nelson, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having us out here. It's awesome. I mean, everything that Rock and Brews have been doing with Gene Simmons, the support they've given, in the past, and the support they'll give in the future. It's great. It's great having it.
And you're part of the Wounded Warriors Project, am I correct? I know you're wearing the T-shirts and that. How did you get involved with that after your service?
Well, the first time I was introduced to the Wounded Warrior Project was 2010, after I was injured in Afghanistan. I came home and I was part of the Wounded Warrior Battalion, which is actual unit of the Marine Corps. And then we had representatives from the Wounded Warrior Project that came out and, they told us what they were about and, gave us a little registration card, filled up, and ever since then, they're always providing events like this for us, or rock climbing, skydiving, all kinds of stuff. It's fun.
That's fantastic. And I know you gave Gene Simmons a bracelet that had some names of your fellow comrades. Tell us about that.
Well, the names of the Marines on the bracelet that I have is Sergeant Yadir Reynoso from Yakima, Washington, and then Corporal Roberto Abad here from Los Angeles. Both of them were members of my unit in Iraq in 2004 during the battle on Najaf, and they were killed during that battle. So we have the bracelets in order to, to remember them always. And the reason why I gave it to Gene was, for just the support that he's given to the military. I saw him in concert at Camp Pendleton in 2003. They did a concert there for the heroes, and that was just the greatest ever. And everything else that he does, and just, him and his wife and everybody that's involved with him, they always give a lot.
He got really emotional when you gave him the bracelet. He has a real big heart for the military, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He does. I mean, you can see it, in his face. And, he was telling me, why are you giving this to me? And I was like, well, why not? Just to show you. It was my way of letting him know that we appreciate it, and the way I look at it, we serve as well. We serve, everyone here back home in America, and it's an honor. It's an honor to do what we do, and, we got guys that get hurt, we got guys that will come back, but ultimately, we're here for America. That's what we're here for.
Fantastic. Now, I know you were telling him a great story, how you would play your music. Kiss music out there. Tell us about that. That was a great story.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we did, at the time when we first went into Iraq in 2003, we didn't have, not everyone had iPods and MP3 players and things like that. So we had our CD players and we had our speakers hooked up inside our Humvees and in our Amtraks, and the music just kept us motivated, and it was always rock and roll, whether it was Kiss or, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, whoever, but rock and roll, I mean, if it wasn't for rock and roll, I don't know what we would have done out there. I mean, that's what kept us going all the time.
That's fantastic. And you said you would play Kiss and all kinds of different things, and the people would come out just to...
Yeah, we had we had units. I don't remember the name of the units, but, we'd pull up into town sometimes, and in order to get the people to come out, we'd play the music loud and try to get them, to come out, because ultimately from the ground point, our level, we were there to help the people of Iraq. And why go over there and just kill everybody when we could help the people, And ultimately, that's, what we did is find different ways, to engage the enemy other than with just our firepower.
Well, Nelson, thanks for taking the time, and really appreciate everything you did. I know my father would say, there's never an ex-Marine, just ex-wives.
So, always a Marine.
That's right. Hey, Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, hurrah. Thank you.
Thanks, Nelson.